New Year's Eve, Contenderisms. Good luck. Make sure I got the right break. Contenderisms should be Laureen down to Card Rustler. There it is. 17 times. Good luck. Matching them up. Oh, Bailey's back. What's up, Bailey? It's been a while. Nice to see ya. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to put up one more Contenders dual box triple teamer. This will be the last entry for Kareem. Final chance to get in the hit packs at the end of the night. And I'll be adding other stuff too. There's hit packs, but I do have some other tricks up my sleeve for y'all. There it is. The last break of the year is literally up in a dual box Contenders bad boy. Okay? I would love for you guys to clean me out of product. I would, geez. That might make me cry on air. Just kidding. I got Contenders and Optic. Plenty of it. Plenty of Contenders and Optic. We can do a case break. Let's do a triple team of Contenders. Triple team Contenders case break. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Anth, I'll put you in, Holmes. So the last chance to get in for Kareem Hunt, which we're drawing Tuesday, is now. In this final break I just put up, of which Anthony took 2. All right, I just gave the sheet. This is Contenderisms. A quick blitz mix. I am going to do a blitz mix for New Year's, I think, and for the playoffs. Who the heck is this dude running all over the place? Miami. Oh no, that's Contenders. So for the playoffs, I'm going to do something along the lines where we're going to do a regular blitz mix, but those who get playoff teams, they will be your teams throughout the playoffs. And we'll just keep track of who wins and who moves on. And then we'll have like a final two go in a break at the end or something for the Super Bowl. It hasn't come to me yet exactly how I'm going to do it, but I have an idea. Carter is the Vice President of Innovation and Development, so I'm sure I'll talk to him about what I want to do and bounce some ideas off of him. He's always good for some ideas. There's a purple Davis Webb, apparently the future of the Giants. Didn't someone say that last night? Number to 75. Contenderisms. Kaiser. Shiny Curtis Samuel to 149. If you guys got link ability, or if you're a mod, which pretty much everybody is, you can go ahead and put the link in of that final contenders of the night. Aaron Jones. Packers. Giants are Bailey coming back getting hits, and then the Packers are owned by Card Rustler. I want to find a way, Carter, to give everyone a playoff team when we do like the blitz mix, the playoff blitz mix. And then the teams that advance go in a break maybe the following week. And then whoever gets those I don't want to give people the actual playoff teams because nobody's going to want the Bills in a break. Like, I don't want to give the playoff teams as a break. I just want them to be their team to watch and to advance. So when they advance, you're like, yes, I advanced. I'm going to be in a break next week. The downside is I have to figure out the pricing. How do you do the pricing all in one big break to think ahead for the next breaks? Like, I can't say, okay, well, that's Brandon Cooks. He's numbered to 199. You know what I mean? Like to get to the final 2 teams. Let's say you start off week 1 of the playoffs and you get the Ravens and the Rams, and they're in the Super Bowl. Well, whoever has the Ravens and the Rams do some big dope break, each of them getting 16 teams. I could just keep it cheap, make it fun, just little cheap boxes. $275, or I can make it a break credit. Winner wins a break credit. I know, I didn't want to say it on air because I hate when people steal my ideas. Just like the Google Sheet, and I see other breakers using the Google Sheet. I see other breakers using better advanced graphics on their screens. I see them doing triple teamers. I see them referring to their breaks as monster breaks. So in a way, I'm flattered, I guess. Sidney Jones to 75. Do, 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 do. All right, Ferguson, what up, dude? How are you? Well, I mean, I could keep it simple. When we do the first blitz mix, I'll know who's in the playoffs. You'll know who's in the playoffs by the time we do that first blitz mix, 32 teams. So then we just mark who those teams are, and then as each team progresses through the playoffs, if that's your team, they're still in it, basically. So you're going to be rooting for the teams you get. Zach Cunningham. I know, Mike, it has been. It's been way too long. All day long, I was thinking, man, freaking Mike Ferguson. Wonder what he's up to nowadays. I wonder if he's ever going to come back and buy some spots. And then magically you did. It's incredible how that works. Zach Cunningham is a Texan. It's not the Texan auto we're looking for. Bum ba da dum bum ba da dum bum bum bum. Aaron Jones. What is that, a Packer? Carter, Scorpio has a dope Dan Marino helmet he wants to sell or trade. He probably wants to trade break credits for it, I'm guessing. Or PayPal. I don't know. I will check with Ed. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'd have to build it into the first break. I mean, I could just do $150 break credit, right? And Zach Ertz, and then everyone gets their playoff team. So if your playoff team keeps advancing, you're still in, and we just go to the end. It's just a contest to see whose team, you're going to want your team to make it to the Super Bowl and win, and then you will win $150 break credit. And keep it simple like that. I could spread out $150 over 32 spots. Or a box or two extra or something. That's all it is. There's no more breaks. It's just... Or I thought about doing what I did for the Home Run Derby. I take all the playoff teams, which is a little different because there's bye week teams, and just come up with that's why I asked last night how many teams are in the playoffs week 1. I put the number of spots up. Break number 1 is 12 spots. Take the teams that are in it, random up the teams with the names, and that's your team in the playoffs. Winner take all. I could do it weekly. for a box, you know, box of Spectra. Winner take all, $20 or whatever it comes out to be. Touchdown. Miami Town. You got 100, Carter? You didn't use it yet? Oh, yeah, you did win that the other night. Elijah McGuire. Jets. Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's the way it goes. They could win it just like the next person can. When we do the Blitz mix, yeah, it's built in there. So you know, it's all random. It could be you. You could be the one that gets the Patriots in the Blitz mix. You could be the one that gets the Rams in the Blitz mix and they win the Super Bowl. Or you might not. It's no different than when I give away and I build in a $200 and $300 helmet. Someone's going to hit it and someone won't, but I have to build that $300 into the break. Certainly not free. Right? D'Angelo Henderson. All right, Nick Feely. I think you're in the playoff and something else. Sometimes those optic boxes, Nick, have multiple hits. You know, autos, and that box didn't. Wonder what's going to be in here. Oh, I wonder what this one is. That one feels like a chunky. Prize comes 4 weeks after the original break. The prize is if your team wins the Super Bowl that you got. I mean, I guess I could just run a pool like Carter says and just charge $25 and build a box into it, and then at the end, whoever wins gets the box or a few boxes. Maybe take a dope box and a not so dope box, and then whoever wins the Super Bowl gets the dope box, and whoever made it to the Super Bowl gets the other box. I could probably sell 10 different sets of those. These are 3 different dudes. Josh Malone. One of them's a rookie ticket. This is probably a variation of some sort. You like the home run derby style where I assigned a player, and then if your player won the home run derby, you won the box or whatever it was? So once we find out who all the playoff teams are, I'll put them up. Oh, So we'll just take the teams that are in the playoffs. including the bye week dudes, which is clearly who you want to get because you get to skip a week. It'll be good because they can keep the price point down per spot. And pick some boxes and some, maybe an item or a card, something. It'll come to me. Random playoff teams, yeah. That's why I asked how many teams are in the playoffs. If I knew how many teams were in playoff week 1, I could even build a small break around it. You know, I could just use a box of playoff or something just to do a break. Give you a little bit of value in the break. And then just have to figure out how many, because you know the price goes up. If there's going to be 6 or 7 winners per week. There is the worst photo ever for a. I mean, I can't stand that picture of this dude. That's just horrible. How do they pick that? That's the only thing they got of this dude. He just looks like he rolled out of bed to go get some milk in the morning for the kids' cereal. You know when you do that and you're hoping you don't run into the neighbors. On card, Joe Williams. How many freaking autos are in this box? That's got to be. Feel like that's 6. And Pure God, yeah, it's terrible. Who has those 2018 NFC champions? Scott, X Bing Bong Boinger. He would have preferred another NFC West team, but MVP 199. Wisconsin touchdown. Sweet. What was that? Interception? Is that a pick 6? Saw a dude in the end zone. What if this was autographed? It's a nice card though, to 249. Oh, he picked him off in the end zone. No, Contenders is basic. The base Contenders are all about the shiny things. They are about the cracked ices, championship tickets.